Okay, YouTube, got a little different project. We're gonna be messing with these Razor scooters today. This is a E200. Um, Guy gave this as like a present. Um, but what's going on is this thing does work. See, I cut it on here. It does work. Hit the throttle. It does work. So I'm gonna strip it down and I'm gonna put an engine on it. One of these little pocket bike engines. I'm gonna put that on here, over off to the side here on this thing. But what I'm gonna do is, cause this is all working and in good condition, is just buy a charger. But I'm gonna strip this thing down right now, take everything off, throttle, all of the ECU and everything. And what I'm gonna do is I bring you over here, and I have this little dirt bike that doesn't really work. I don't know what's wrong with it, but I'm gonna make that working for my kids. So when I pull out one of these other little toys till they get bigger, they can start off on that. So that's what I'm finna be working on today. We're gonna strip this down, and very least, I may only have to put the batteries in the dirt bike. But so we're gonna strip that down and get it ready so I can start doing my little welding on it. Put me an engine off to the side, gas tank on this side. Got a gas tank coming in a few days. But that's what I'm pretty much gonna be doing here. Just tearing this all down and getting it ready for that dirt bike to go together. Gotta tear that apart also. It's all put together, it's all there. Tear that apart also. I may just start with trying to swap the batteries out and see if that gets me where I want to be. But last resort, I just put everything on there. I doubt very seriously the engine's wrong or blown or whatever, but I can put the ECU and the brake and everything off of this one on there if I need to. I also got another little smaller dirt bike. That's like what is that? That says it's a MX 400. Let's see, we get that MX 400. But so we're gonna tear into this right now, and this is gonna get us where we want to be. Um, and I'm just gonna make it gas to go with my go pad here. Put another one of these little tanks on here. Got a little gas tank. I need to put that on the side of this bed. But we on the Razor scooter thing right now. Like I was saying, I got another little like MX 125 that I'm gonna try to put my 2-year-old on. Finna get ready to turn 2-year-old. But that's 12 volt, and that wasn't really working. I put a 12 volt battery in it, so I think I'm gonna just like straight wire that and try to get that one going. But this is what we're working on. Finna get ready to tear them down and make some progress. All we gotta do is snatch these two, them two, and them two, and we'll have access under this footrest here to get to the battery and stuff. Everything is coming off of this scooter, so yeah, that'd be what we're doing right now. I'm just gonna tear this scooter all the way down because nothing needs to be on this. I'm gonna make this gas. This is a Razor 200, and we're gonna be making a gas. So what we're gonna do with it is use everything off of it and utilize it for my kids, so they can have that. I usually take those and make them gas, but you know, This is two I've done. This one here is a three-wheeler. I've made this one a three-wheeler. It's got two wheels in the back. This is also a Razor dirt bike that I did a little different. Put some extra foot pegs up front. Got a pocket bike engine on that off to the side and a nice pipe. The engine on this one is in the middle. It's in the middle. Got a pipe head flipped over. So the pipe comes off of the top, goes down, comes out like it usually would on a dirt bike. but we're gonna be doing a little different with that one, so the kids could have some fun. The back tire is flat. The back tire on that one is good though, so we're just gonna use the inner tube out of this ball head broken wheel I got, and we're gonna come back. Okay, we're making great progress with the strip down. We just need to get these grips off of it and loosen these up and tear them off. Get a couple zip ties clipped, but we snatched the battery holder off. The motor is off, sitting on the floor. Pulled off the chain guard. These two bolts. Got everything sitting there. What I'm gonna do is try to keep everything together, so I'd be able to cut it on and hit the throttle. This whole battery box is coming out, so we're gonna try to get it out and keep it together. Okay, we pretty much got it all the way stripped. So what we're gonna do is run from the motor, comes in and goes to, I believe, this plug, going back towards the motor. See here, we pull it up. So we're gonna unplug this and see if we can get that out without having to do much. But other than that, this could come out. Let's try and get it out here. Something just slid up. So it's like a little slide for this, which is the power plug, I guess. No, that's the cables to the handlebar. I don't know if we have anything like that for the engine back here. Let me find out and I'll be back. So it's looking like these powers and the charger is kind of a problem. So I may have to take it all apart. Let me see what I come up with. So after wedging the back out, seems like I'm gonna be able to get it. Let's see what we can do here. Keep prying up on it. Let me mess with this a little bit. Okay, I did manage to get the box out. Hit the power switch. You see it's still all hooked up. All of these connections for the handlebars that go straight through the opening here. So I don't have to unhook that. I just need to figure out if the motor is gonna go through. That'll be the only thing. But last resort, I guess I can just cut these poles on off since they're not gonna be there anyways. Let me finish getting this off of here so I have a stripped down skeleton to get started with my project. So yeah, that's gonna be a problem how I get this out. But what I'm gonna do is just I'm gonna slide this over and just step on this here pole to get my room like I did. And now that should just go on and get through there. Then I didn't have to take it off. After I move this out, the way, I guess. There we go. There we go. So that's all out in one complete piece. You don't believe me? I cut it on, and then I can hit the throttle. So that's that. Let's cut that back off, and pretty much done with this. Here we got us a bare E200 now to get the project going. Nicely stripped E200, ready to go with that gas engine. Probably going to be cutting this off. It's not really welded on there much. It's just a baby tack weld. We're going to use that as the gas tank mount. Probably put a clear piece of plexiglass for the footboard and cut this original one down so it still says Razor in the middle here where to cover it. Also just use this as a template to make my holes where I need to drill. So that's where we're gonna go with this. See, I just stepped on that pole and bent it pretty much. You know, you can bend it back if you need to, but like I say, those are gonna get cut off. I could leave them, but then I wouldn't be able to clear as much as I would. So I'm gonna cut those off as well. But that's not what we're on. We're on the dirt bike, so let's get the dirt bike in here and figure out what we need to do to that.